guys. How are y'all doing today? I am really excited that you all are here today to join us. It's going to be a fun one. I love it. We're going to be chatting all about small space gardening and all of that. It's going to be really fun. Um, so welcome for those of you new to join us. My name is Carrie. My husband Dale and I are the creators of the Seed to Spoon app. So if you haven't already downloaded it, make sure you check that out. There we go. I got the QR code right there. Um, but yeah, we started gardening back 10 years ago or so, and we really just wished that there was an app for that to make it easier to garden. And as we were trying to learn all this stuff and all of that, so we decided to make our own. So that is where Seed to Spoon came from. um, yeah, so we turned our backyard from absolutely nothing over to poof, we have a bunch of gardens and veggies and flowers and herbs and all of that in a matter of 2 years. We definitely dove all in and had a lot of fun, but we learned a lot along the way too. Um, and along that pathway, we learned about smart pots, and that's what introduced us over here to Edvin. And here is Edvin. I'm really excited that you're joining us today.
Thank you, Carrie. Hey, garden friends. My name is SmartPot Edvin. I'm here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home and birthplace of Smart Pots. If you guys are not familiar with Smart Pots, here is one right here in Carrie's favorite color. Here is a 5 gallon, has cut handles and 100% made in the United States. That's one of the things that we are super proud of. So if you're interested in shopping Smart Pots, you can actually find them at parkseed.com. And actually, I was browsing their website right before this, and wow, you guys have really expanded what you guys offer as far as it comes to smart pots. I mean, almost like every small size, which is great. I personally really like the 1 gallon to like the 5, 7 gallon range, especially for starting seeds, which is something we're going to be talking about in this stream. But they also have the round raised planters, which are great if you want to have a little salad bowl. And I think that they just go perfectly with the so effortless seeds that Park Seed offers, as well as I mean, almost any seed that I've gotten from
Pretty
Park
much
Seed.
everything.
Just
It's
yeah,
amazing.
that's amazing. Yep, and the kitchen minis. I know Carrie probably has some information in here about
Oh,
the
I
kitchen
sure do.
minis.
We're going to be talking
It's
all
like
about them.
yeah, like literally since Carrie discovered them and then told me about them, that's like I think like that's like the only vegetable that I ever talk about. Like whenever somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, Edvin, like what type of tomato would you recommend growing?" And I'm just like, honestly, grow a kitchen mini in a 1 gallon and 20
But I'm
year
like, good
round. Like
for yes.
Carrie's has been growing for a super long time. So yeah, the planters hold up for literally 10 years plus. They are UV protected. They are the only fabric grow bags that are certified lead and BPA free. So it's super important if you're growing any tomatoes, vegetables, or herbs. They're completely safe to eat, and they will not degrade. So that's the biggest thing, biggest difference between Smart Pots and any other brand.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I will say, like, whenever we first had heard of them, like, we were like, surely these aren't gonna like hold up like they say. But yeah, I mean, we were so surprised and very happy about it. So yeah, and I
Yeah,
was
no, like
excited
one of the
that you guys were like right here too, because I didn't mention that too. So I'm in Zone 7 too in Oklahoma City. So it was great to meet up with Edvin and Smart Pots and all of that too.
trust me. I mean, I was probably just as excited as you were because if you guys are new here, I mean, I myself, when I started working here at Smart Pots about 3 years ago, I really didn't know much about gardening, and Carrie was one of my biggest resources. I Googled Oklahoma YouTube gardener, and lo and behold, Dale and Carrie thankfully came up, and they were already Smart Pot gardeners. So I was like, hey, we need to reach out and connect. And a lot of the things that I've learned and grow are because of Dale and Carrie. So glad you guys are here. Be sure you're commenting because Carrie's got something up her sleeve that I know she'll probably be talking about in the first slide.
Oh yes, absolutely. I want to call out, hi Autumn. You're definitely not my problem child, so don't. I was
Hey,
chatting with her.
Oklahoma's not the easiest
About,
place to grow, and
oh, I know.
especially with like the fall summer or fall spring we had last week, and like today it's 60, but it was like 20 degrees, and trust me, it's not the easiest place to grow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. The weather is wild. So I love seeing you guys all here in the chat. Welcome everybody. I always tell you guys too, but like it really does feel like every week I just get together and we just all hang out for an hour and chat gardening. I love seeing like it's pretty much the same. I see a lot of the same people. I love it.
Yeah, Karen here looks like she's from Boston, and I
Sorry, I
last year was
tapped.
my first time. Oh, sorry about that, Karen. My first time going to Boston was last year, and I probably became my instantly my favorite city. We're planning to go out there as a smart pot trip. The Boston Red Sox, they actually have a rooftop garden that is actually grown all in smart pots, so their vegetables are actually in smart pots, as well as the Boston Children's Hospital. If you ever get a chance, Karen, check them out. Their rooftop garden is all smart pots.
Wow, that's really cool. I love that. Oh, I do want to mention we have a giveaway, of course, like Edvin hinted at already. Um, So, what we're going to be giving away, really exciting, a 1 year free premium seed to spoon app subscription. So, that comes with unlimited plant identification, pest identification, and also just like pictures you can send up to Growbot being like, what's wrong with my plant? Because there's times where I have no idea what's going on. Leaves are yellowing out of nowhere or browning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? But just it's so helpful, and Growbot will tell you what to do. You also get free shipping on every order from Park Seed. So that includes smart pots, includes a lot of these special container varieties and things like that we're going to talk about. Um, Also, you get unlimited plants that you can log into the visual garden layout, all of that. But I won't keep going. There's so many things that you get, but yes, it is amazing. And
Yeah, that
then
plant identifier though, I mean, has honestly helped me so many times. Like when I'm growing these house plants, that I don't really know what they look like when they're babies. I go and I scan them and ends up being spores of plants that I don't want to be growing in there. So super, super helpful. So thank you guys for inventing that.
well, I use it all the time too. So I told Dale too that like he made it for me, really. And I'm like, I use it all the time, every day, really. I was in there today because we were starting some seeds this morning and going through and logging our seeds. Here, I'll show you what we planted this morning really quick. Really quick. Over here in my garden bed, see which one it was. It was a 60 cell biodoma flowers. I planted
Ooh.
all of these flowers this morning. I'm so excited. Yeah, so I have a whole bunch of them now. I love it. I'm really excited.
So about how long do you think that 60 cell biodome would be take to get transferred out into the garden?
Well, most everything in there is going to be transplanted out after my last frost. So, and I have
Okay.
like 7, 8 weeks probably. So,
That's another great tip. If you guys are hard at keeping track of those dates, one of the first things that you do when you sign up for or sign into the Seed to Spoon app is put in your zip code, and then it automatically calculates your last frost date, so you don't even have to worry about keeping track of that anymore. And then it tells you exactly what type of seeds you need to start now, basically.
yeah, it is very helpful because I did go through and I'm like, okay, what plants do I need to start? And like it really does show you. I know this version looks a little different because I'm on the web version, but it'll show you all of this too, like on your app on the phone, like what you can plant right now. So I was like browsing through here. I'm like, oh, I need to start this. Yeah, I had a little too much fun, I think, but that's fine.
No such thing.
um, but anyways, yes. So we have the giveaway, and before I forget to mention as well, we do a giveaway after the fact too. So if you are watching this after the fact, welcome, and I'm so happy you are. But we are doing a giveaway too there. So if you want to comment on the YouTube or Facebook post, you will be entered in to win again. And I will announce that winner at the beginning of the live stream next time, which I'm about to do right now, really quick. So last week, Dale and I were live and we were just chatting gardening and answering a whole bunch of garden questions. And it was a really good one. So if you missed it, go check it out. But I wanted to shout out congratulations to Grace DA. So send us an email at info@seedspoon.net and I'll get you hooked up with your giveaway that you won from last week. Okay. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you made it then because we do this every single week. So, every Tuesday, same time, same place. We're always hanging out and chatting gardening, answering questions. It's super informal. I mean, we just kind of hang out and talk and yeah, it's always fun. Okay. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions, pop them into the chat. I'm going to try to I'm going to star them on my end if I so hopefully I don't lose any questions. So, yes. So first of all, I do want to talk about some space saving things outdoors. But also like I use these indoors too. And I think I probably should have put a picture of that in here. Here we go. This is where I have one too. I have so many of these green stalk towers. I am a huge fan of these green stalk towers. They make so much food and it is probably like 1 maybe 2 square feet of space. That's it. And you see how tall these are and how much food you get off of it. I get so much. I have some, so right here, one of these is like right outside of my sunroom, and then I have one right inside of my sunroom. So that way I grew greens all winter long. I even had basil growing in one of them. I was like, surely this isn't going to last all winter because it's not heated, but it did amazing and it is still going. So I've had year round basil, year round lettuce. It's amazing. It barely takes up any space at all because it is a small sunroom over there. And yeah, it's amazing. So I'm a huge fan of these green stock towers, and you can get these also at Park Seed too. So Park Seed carries all of these and like the little accessories and things like that that you can get. And as you can see, I also have like one in my garden too, full of strawberries. So they're very versatile. You can put them anywhere and everywhere, which is amazing. But yeah, I mean, loads of food right there, just right there. It's amazing.
Did you notice? I don't know if they still do, but I think for Valentine's Day they redropped like a different pink one. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, yes,
That was pretty nice. Yeah.
I saw it, and I definitely wanted to get more, but I already have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I have a whole bunch of these,
Does pile watching
because
like no.
they're amazing. Yeah, I can really fit them everywhere, and I do have a pink one. It's actually in my sunroom also.
Oh, you have a the pink. I because at first it was just that
It's
limited drop, but then they redropped it.
it's one of the light pink ones. Dale
Yeah.
got it for me a couple years back, and it's very pretty. I love it. So I
Yeah.
have like some pansies and lettuce and all that in there right now.
Shelly's like
Oh,
pink.
yes, I love it. Edvin, you want to
Yeah.
show where you are joining from
Yes.
today?
I don't know if the camera is here. I go to move over. Yes, I'm actually inside the greenhouse. We have a 900 square foot heated and air AC cooled greenhouse here at the Smart Pot World headquarters, where we do kind of different tests on different plants and different products. Really, we have some different products coming out this year that we've been testing. It's just a great environment. When it's outside and really, really cold, we can be in here testing and trying out. For example, these pineapples have been in this greenhouse for like 6 to 7 years now. And one of them actually sprouted this year. If you guys follow us on Instagram, we actually had a really, really nice little pineapple that grew. And so what I've done now, I don't know if this is going to work, but I've taken some of the pups that have grown off of it and I've transplanted them into our Smart Pot transplanters, which you can find at Park Seed as well. So
Nice.
yeah, yeah,
Love
Kara, I
it.
have 3 of them. So if this works out, you'll get a free pineapple.
Oh my gosh, that would be so nice. I would
Yes,
love
I don't
that.
know. And actually, at the last trade show that we went to, there was actually a gentleman who happened to be a pineapple guy, and I showed him a picture of the pineapple that we grew, and he's like, "Oh, did you happen to transplant the pups out? Because apparently this variety only like once it sprouts, it only grows from the pup." And I was like, "Actually, I did," and I showed him a picture, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do." And I'm like, "Well, we'll see how it goes." So I don't know. They've been in here for about a month now, so I should probably open it up and see the roots, see what
Oh,
that looks
that's
like.
so cool. I love it. Yeah, so Robin says she wished she has a place indoors for green stock. I know we were really excited whenever we were like, let's put it in the sunroom, and it works great. But it is perfect for a porch too. Like we have that's where most of ours are is on the porch, and we just they're on like the little rollers you can kind of see right there in that picture where we just rotate them around so that way like every couple days so that way each side gets sun and all of that. So
I think that they have attachments for them now that you can attach grow lights to them now.
ooh, I haven't seen that.
I might have seen that you can just like attach the bendable grow lights, and like I've seen pictures of people that have them like literally in their apartments, in their in like in their living rooms, and I mean just like the nice sight of green freshness is probably, you know, adds another health benefit. So they're pretty cool.
Wow. Yeah, I love that idea. Yeah, we haven't ever done that. Like we do have a couple like grow lights like mounted up at top of our sunroom because we grow a lot of things in our sunroom. Um yeah. So okay. Of course, like I feel like I'm gonna say this every single time that we have a new slide, but I'm a huge fan of these too. So I love these. I have a lot of these growing right over there in my sunroom also because I have like this little wooden raised bed that we built and put in there, and then we connected some of these wallflowers to the side of them just to help us get some more bang for our buck out there because we wanted to grow more things, but we don't have a lot of space out there. Um, it has worked absolutely incredible for us. We had a volunteer tomato. I would never have thought to put a tomato in one of these because it's tiny, but I've had a volunteer tomato going in there for like 6 months at least. It was like last late fall, or no, it was early fall because I was like, oh, I'll give it a try because it like came up on its own, and I was like, I'll give it a try. You know, it'll probably die off from the winter time, but it is going so strong in there, and it is giving me the most amazing harvest of tomatoes through the winter too. Believe it or not, I'm like, how is this possible? Um, but yeah, so I grow all sorts of things inside of these wallflowers. They are perfect. So you can grow them, literally grow anywhere, even if you do not have ground space. It's awesome. So I have a bunch of different things. Herbs, especially, I love to put in there. So things like cilantro, thyme. Also, I have some carrots growing in one of them too. And then in another one, I have like a broccoli growing, and I'm like, because that tomato did so well, I was like, I'm gonna try going and putting like everything in here because it was like over the winter time. I'm like, I'm gonna do it, like take advantage
You
of
know,
all.
I have to add another thing to your list. So some friends, keen garlic. I believe they're in Wisconsin. All they do is garlic and potatoes. I'm sure you've seen them before. They actually have started to stock them on their own website with garlic. So they have done garlic in these, and they've said that they've done great. So I need to get some pictures from them. But yeah, they ordered like 18 cases of these from us. They're like, yeah, we use these for growing garlic, and we're teaching people how to grow garlic in them. So yeah, they're super cool, and check them out. They're at Parks. I believe you guys have them at Parks Eve now.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Yeah, so these they do not dry out that fast. I mean, no more than like any other container. So I do like, I mean, it's just like container watering. So I will have to water mine pretty much whenever I water everything else out there. So I don't have to water them more than the other ones. So I mean, yeah, it's very similar to just regular container gardening.
They're very easy. All smart pods to do drip irrigation. If you're somebody who does do drip, they're easy. You can actually cut little slits in there and run your drip in there. So that's another option as well.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah, probably not in my sunroom, but
Yes.
ooh, this is a great idea. Wall plant. Yeah. Put these wallflowers in the classroom.
Send Carrie an email, and we'd love to see about helping you do that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that idea. I love it. I feel you, Riley. Maybe this can help you then with your root crops, because I am growing some carrots in mine, because I mean they're long and skinny and stuff like that. So hopefully that would help with that. Let's see. Can I grow basil, thyme, and absolutely, yeah. I've grown all of these. I've grown basil and thyme in these wallflowers. Perfect for them. Oh, nice. Yeah, growing a bunch of flower seeds for the wall hangers. I love it. Oh, she was asking in one pot if you could put them all in one pot. Yes, but the time, I mean, I like to keep my time separate because it will like expand and it'll stay alive and it will eventually, hopefully, take over the entire wallflower. Um, so that's my thought on it. But in like the first year, absolutely you can. But yeah, I would after that first year, the time will probably take it over, which is amazing and really good because I have time in one of mine.
Karen, you
Uh,
can find these wallflowers and all majority of smart pots at parkseed.com or on the Seed to Spoon, the same garden app that you guys all have on your phone, anyways. Check them out. And they usually always have discount codes running on there as well. And if you're already a premium member, you actually get free shipping on any and all smart pots through there as well. So check it out.
I am adding a QR code really quick to the live stream for you so you can check these out. I should have done that ahead of time. I'm sorry, guys. Dale's
Yeah,
usually the
sure.
one that keeps me on my feet on about this stuff and does it. And he is not here right now.
Yeah, Charlotte was saying that she lost 90% of her garden due to food 90% of her garden, but actually her vertical green stock actually all survived. So that's actually another great point that they don't have all of your harvest all in one place. So that way, if something does happen, if you have some type of weather or something, some type of disease hit your garden, at least you have a backup with the green stock being indoors. So great tip.
Okay, it is being weird for me. It's not letting me do it. I'll drop a link in chat. This is a link to Park Seed for those wallflowers. So yeah, again, like I said, huge fan of those. Oh, again, I already warned you guys, but again, I love these. I'm a huge fan. Um, so typically, like I love growing vertically. I love hanging baskets. I love that. Always have. I am I always spend way too much money buying all of these hanging baskets that are already like pre-filled and all of that. And like the past year or two, I have saved so much money because I have started growing my own flowers from seed to transplant into pots, and also not having to buy those cocoa core liners that fall apart on you even in the middle of the season. Like they always fall apart on you. They don't, yeah. So I was so excited to find these. So these Smart Pots no cocoa liners for hanging baskets, they work perfect for growing. I mean, I'm growing in Smart Pots all the time, and I'm like, oh, this is yeah, they're perfect. They work incredible. I've grown a lot in them now. Last year, I was growing tomatoes in them too, because there's a bunch of varieties from Park Seed that are like trailing tomatoes. And there's several like small varieties of tomatoes that I absolutely love, and was growing them in there. They were gorgeous and doing so well. I've grown a lot of flowers, obviously, in them, and then this last fall too, I grew like some peas and greens, like even things like Swiss chard, mustard greens, lettuce, even because I had this really beautiful lettuce mix that was like this romaine blend from Park, and it was so pretty. Even though like it was edible, like I was growing these in my front yard because they were so pretty. Like it was amazing. I loved it. Yes. Yeah. I love when they get filled up with food and flowers. It's amazing.
Yeah, honestly, I have some of these the snow pea dwarf white sugars. Some of these peas I have some soaking right now, and that's actually what I've been doing here. So I have a 16-inch no cocoa liner here. I
Oh,
already got it pre-filled, and if you can see here, I got those seeds. Asked Grow about how many hours he recommended to have them soaking. I think he said like 2 to 4, 6, something like that. So I've had them soaking. So yeah, so definitely the no cocoa liners. They're a great way to be able to grow vegetables for a long period of time. And I think Carrie, you guys even bring some of yours inside over the winter. They're super easy. Strawberries literally multiply in them. So that's just honestly one of my favorite Smart Pot products is the no cocoa liner. So
yeah. Well, you and me both. Like it's so much fun to grow
yeah,
something like that in a hanging basket, and like it's actually easy enough to do inside too because we have a like we just kind of like rigged up our own little like almost like a shower rod in
yeah,
our garage is what we were doing. But we actually are planning on putting one into our sunroom now too because we're like we pretty much grow everything in our sunroom now by the way. But we pretty much just do that and just make our hanging baskets inside now, and then I move
yeah,
them
and
outside once
that's
has
something.
frost.
Yeah, that's something that we've really noticed. Like at these trade shows we've been going to, it seems like hanging baskets is kind of becoming the new trend. So you guys who are watching right now, as you're kind of shopping for this garden season, keep your eye out at the nurseries and just see at the new varieties of hanging baskets they have. And I know Carrie, you mentioned it earlier. To saving money, it's so much easier to just grow your own and seed, especially these hanging baskets. Trust me, guys, when you go like I went to this nursery and they had a very nice big hanging basket tomato, but it was not cheap. I think it was like $40 to $50 for a tomato. So just
Ooh.
because they're hanging, there's nothing special about them. You can do them in your own, do them your own at home. But yes, hanging baskets I think is going to be kind of the new way of expanding the amount you can grow in small space. So
Yeah, absolutely. And so I have these let me see if I can grab a picture somewhere. You can probably see it here. Yeah. So I have these cattle panel arch trellises and I hang like hanging plants from these too. So I am like using every bit of space that I can, even though like, I mean, you can tell from this picture, I don't have an issue with space in my backyard, but I still like, I like to have all of my plants close by and in one place because like, I don't want to be walking super far. Also, I have issue with like getting hoses over to water places. So I like having everything like in one spot. So having these cattle panel arch trellises, like I grow things up and around them, but I also hook several of these no cocoa liners on top of these too and let them like hang down. And I'm like, whenever I walk through, I'm like walking amongst like all of this food, like everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
yeah, Milkweed Mama said that she's been seeing $75 hanging baskets. I'm telling
Ooh.
you, they are really selling you over the convenience and the look of a hanging basket. There's nothing special about them. You can really do them at home, and like Carrie said, you're saving one packet of seeds is gonna last you. uh, Yes, it's incredible. So
Yes.
go to your nursery, get your inspiration, and then go home and start your seeds.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what I did. So, like, because I have an entire flat of petunias growing up here for that reason. And also, like, I just had a hard time finding petunias, anywhere last year, too. That wasn't an arm and a leg. I wasn't going to spend that much. I was like, no, I was like, I'm not doing it. I can grow it by seed. So yeah, it is amazing because I mean, you can get one packet of seeds for, I mean, $4 or $5 if it's a fancy variety. Sometimes it's like $3. Like, yeah,
Yeah, if you're watching right now
pretty,
and you're kind
pretty
of thinking about what to do, these snow pea dwarfs, these white sugars from Park Seed. I mean, like literally, I have more than enough to do this really large hanging basket, and I probably have enough to do probably one or two more tries. So, one packet of seeds goes a lot farther than you think. So,
oh
definitely
yeah.
grow your own.
Yeah. Yeah. They also have it's called a patio pride pea, and that does really well too in small spaces.
So Michael's asking, how long do seeds last in the packet, or should they be stored in a special way?
So, I mean, honestly, I have seeds probably from Park Seed that from a very long time now. I probably have some that are like a good 5 years old at this point. Um, Still going strong. Um, the best thing, don't keep them like stored in bright light or heat. Um, but of course, like you've seen the seed packets for Park Seed. I have a bunch of them around me. They're these gold packets right here. So you can kind of see these gold packets. This really does help a lot from keeping moisture out of them and also just keeping like so like humidity, but also direct sun out of them, all of that. So it really helps protect your plants. I know a lot of people who put seeds in the refrigerator and all of that. Honestly, like I have way too many seeds to be able to do that. So I don't do it personally, but I do know people that do it and great for you. But yeah, I don't have the space to do that. But I keep all of mine in like little binders, and that way I can keep them organized and like flip through, and like I have them all alphabetical and all that. And I just keep them in our office stays really cool, and I keep them like up and out of like the sun and all of that. So that's the best way to go about doing it.
Yeah, one of the things you shouldn't do, what I did, is get the packet wet, because once the packet is wet, you probably want to transfer it out into something else. Definitely keep them
Yes.
dry.
Yeah. Um, so can you guys not hear us? I'm some people were saying that they lost sound. Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't know.
I heard you lag a little bit, but
Okay.
somebody said they restarted YouTube.
Okay. Phew. Okay. I hope so. I hate that whenever like I'm like talking and it's like, "Oh, I lost you guys like 5 minutes ago. I forgot what I said." Okay, good. Whew. Thank you guys. Yes, absolutely. Like those park seed packets are really helpful at preserving those seeds. And also like I've been out there to park seeds area like where they are in out in South Carolina. They take amazing care of their seeds. It's incredible. Like they have complete like refrigerated rooms and storage and all of that. Like it's incredible how much care they take. Like and I think that really makes a huge difference with like germination rates and just the quality of the seeds. Okay, so Paige was asking mine are in a binder notebook too. Should I keep it in the dark? I mean, definitely is better to keep it in the dark. But it's not like a necessity. Like for me, most of my seeds are park seed, and I have them in there. But also, like when it's closed up in a binder, like the sun is not gonna like. Don't keep it in direct sun or anything like that. But you don't have to be like really strict about it or anything like that. Like I just kind of put mine in the corner. That's where they go. Okay, and then just in general too, I did want to mention smart pots because this is super helpful if you don't have a large growing area or you don't have a place where you can put a full on garden. You can move these around, you can pop them wherever you want to. And I mean, you can do anything and everything. And yeah. So, and I do want to call out like there's so many different sizes too. Everything from like little tiny 1 gallon smart pots. Like these are little tiny 1 gallon smart pots I have like just sitting on my windowsill right here. And
Yeah,
they perfect like
yeah.
everywhere.
This is a 3 gallon here. I mean, this is a great size. If you, I mean, tiny Tim or the tiny Tim tomatoes, those are really popular that you might find almost at every single garden center. Those will go perfect in here. All the patio tomatoes, a 3, 5, or 7 gallon is really all you need to do. If you're somebody who's looking to get into started to gardening, those are great sizes. And as well, those seeds from Park Seed, you can actually sow them directly into those sizes. We've done it before. Just use a nice quality soil, and you'll be harvesting tomatoes pretty quickly.
Yes, agreed. Um, let's
Patty's
see.
asking what to grow. Um, what to grow mini greens in a window box that won't leak. And I'm glad you asked that, because, well, I mean, I really like microgreens. I don't know, Carrie, I think you're a fan of microgreens as well. One thing that I really like to do is in a 1 gallon smart pot, and with a nice maybe 1 inch, 2 inch deep saucer, just throw some good quality soil in there. Black Bear Sunshine. This is Sungrow's new germination mix, and some Park Seed microgreen seeds. So I think I use the mixed green seeds. Comes like 100 seeds in a packet. Keep this on a sunny windowsill and just water about once a day. And within, I mean, I don't know, 12 days, you'll be harvesting your own little microgreen. So that's my suggestion on that.
Yeah. I'm going to pull up this question from CJ because I actually just was dealing with this today myself whenever I was starting all of these flower seeds. They are very tiny at points, but we actually, and I think I might still have the tweezers around here, but what I do is I just put the seeds into my hand and then I grab some tweezers and I use the tweezers to plant. And yes, I try to stick to one to I mean, I try to stick to one seed per biodome, but obviously with super tiny seeds, sometimes you get more. But yeah, I do try to stick to one seed per cell still, even with tiny seeds. Yes, this is perfect. Yeah, I love it. Seeds in the baseball card sleeves hanging in the utility closet. Absolutely perfect. Ah, I'm jealous. Wendy has space in her refrigerator for it. Okay, so we were talking. I know you mentioned microgreens already, but I do want to mention because a lot of people are like even at this point, like when we're talking about like growing vertically and like with the green stalks and with hanging baskets and things like that. A lot of times people say even with that they don't have space. So I do want to call out like even those people who live in an apartment, maybe with no patio, no balcony, or anything like that, you can still grow some things. Next couple slides are for you. Um, Microgreens are a great one to do. And it goes so far so fast too. You can just pop them into a sunny windowsill if you want, or if you have grow lights, even better. But it does not take up a lot of space at all. You can get little tiny microgreen containers. Um, these pictures over here are just little tiny 1 gallon smart pots, but you can get them up to a tray size right here that I have sitting over here under a grow light. I mean, you can get all different sizes and shapes and all of that, so that way you can fit to where you are. But microgreens are essentially like it's just you're growing things at a miniature size for a quick harvest. So pretty much like you see both of these, they're ready to harvest. You harvest those, they're real small, tiny, packed full of nutrients and health benefits. They are just the healthiest healthiest greens you can add to your diet, and very easy to grow too. Like literally all you need to do is just put a little bit of soil in, sprinkle seeds on top, keep them moist, and poof, like they grow real thick. And then you just come through, chop them down, take them with scissors, and then just sprinkle them to any like wrap, salad, sandwich. I mean, there's so many things that you can do, like so many things you can do. Yeah, so you definitely need to try growing microgreens. So easy and it's so simple. I think Edvin, we did a whole live stream before on microgreens last fall, where we actually like walked through growing them and like showed getting them started and all of that. So check it out. It is amazing. We'll probably do another one at some point. But yeah, it's
I love
super
growing
easy.
microgreens.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you get to harvest food in like a week or two. So it's, yeah. Yeah. And then, of course, I had to talk about the kitchen minis. And yes, they are my favorite things to grow. I have a lot of them growing back here. I have a kitchen mini tomato growing right here. I have bonsai basil growing right here. And then I even have a 1 gallon smart pot here that has the kitchen mini cucumber in it. And it's about this tall right now. So
Nice.
it's doing really good. It looks
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's the variety that
I
came out this year. If you guys didn't know, like every July there's this trade show called Cultivate, and it's like the industry show where like all the growers kind of like show off like what they're bringing out for this year. And it seems like Kitchen Mini almost I'm not gonna hold them against it, but it seems like every year they drop a new variety. So I'm like super excited for July. I want to see what they're gonna come out with this year.
Yeah, I love it. I was looking to see if I had a QR for them, but I do have these ones. I do have a QR for that I can do.
That's that tomato you've had for like 2 years now. That's been in your on your window.
Yeah, yeah, this one is probably so I looked it up last time whenever you asked because I was curious and it is over a year old at this point.
Wow.
I think it's a little like it's a year and a few months old.
He
So,
needs a
and it's
name at this point.
I know, right? Yeah, it's doing so good. It's so amazing too. Like, I mean, you can see like I mean, it's kind of hard to see here. Maybe I can. Yeah, it's a little blurry because it's in the background. But like, there's so many like little red cherry tomatoes right there that I always have tomatoes on there that are ripe. Like, I'm never wanting tomatoes and I don't have one, which is amazing. I mean, between this one and then the one out there in the sunroom, they're doing amazing.
Yeah,
And
and
then
Patricia, so that mini cucumber plant, when I saw it at the show, I mean, they had it on like a mini, maybe like 2 foot tall trellis, but it fully vines out. So you have to train it and you'll have to kind of play with it based on however your space is. So it is like a full little cucumber plant. So it's really, really fun to kind of play around with it and trim it up.
I was looking to see if it was in there. I don't think it's in there yet. It's on the Park Seed website has it. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm growing it for the first time myself. So it is actually doing like it's doing real good. It's here, I can grab it real quick. I gotta show it off. I'm excited about it. It looks all cute. And it's got like I can see like the little tendrils because it's starting to like vine out a little bit. Yeah, there it is. It's
It's so
exciting.
cute.
It is. I can't
Yeah, and
wait.
Patricia looks like she actually was it. Oh no, Paige actually. Paige actually got a packet of the bonsai basil. That's another one that if you really like to like trim it up and kind of play with it, there's a reason why they called it bonsai. I mean, at the trade show, they had them. They were like little lollipops. It looked like little trees. So if you have them sprouting up, you can kind of trim it up, play with it, and definitely run your hand through the mini bonsai basil. It's super, super like fragrant. I mean, it's like literally amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I will say Dale was saying the same thing about our basil over here because I've just kind of let it go wild. And he was like, "We need to like trim it up and make it look all cute." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'm on board for that." Like, because it is so cool. Like, I love having the little basil back there too.
I love the purple contrast to it too. It just makes the green PC feel like more vibrant too. I love it.
Yes, and of course, like purple's beautiful too. But yes, I mean, there's so many. I mean, kitchen minis are amazing. They have all sorts of tomatoes, peppers, basil, cucumbers. Obviously, we just talked about all those, but there are so many different small varieties that you can get, and you can get all of those from Park Seed too. Um, Park Seed also has like really good miniature like patio varieties and things like that too that I've grown quite a bit of. Because the actually the volunteer one that's in my sunroom right now is a patio choice yellow tomato,
Ooh.
and it's doing amazing. So it's a little bit bigger than these because these one like this is full grown. It's like maybe a foot tall, but the patio choice is maybe like 2 feet tall. So I mean, it's again, it's not huge by any means, but it is a little bit bigger than my kitchen mini. So I am glad it's out there and not like right here. But yeah, there's so many amazing small space varieties that you can grow, and like pretty much, I feel like with herbs, you can grow in any small space too. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, herbs are kind of like a weed. They'll just take advantage of all the space that you have, and definitely Wilkie Mama. I haven't tried it. Maybe Carrie has, but the to make pesto with those trimmings, I know will make some bomb pesto. I'll tell you that.
Oh my gosh, yes. I am a huge fan of pesto. Like we I will make it with every intention to try to like preserve my herbs, but it ends up just getting eaten like all in one sitting pretty much. Because we're just like all like eat it, eat it. It's so good. I love pesto. I love basil pesto. I love sage pesto, like all of those. Ugh, yeah. Now,
Really quick, since Patty had this amazing idea, and I know Carrie, you know what I'm talking about. She said maybe a new product to consider: a smart pot with the matching bottom to collect water. I'm so happy you said this, and we're super super excited. In literally a week, well, a little bit more than a week. Next week, at the end of the next week, we're going to be announcing a product that we are doing in collaboration. And this is, I guess, first time I'm going to be saying this. I guess with Park Seed and Soul Soil. So if you are a small space gardener and if you are a pet owner or a cat owner, a cat lover, definitely stick around and follow Park Seed on social media because we're going to be announcing something super cool that I'm really excited about, and I really think that you guys will love too. So Patty, great idea. Keep that idea in mind because I think we have something for you.
yep, you guys got the first little dibs on that one.
Yes.
Let's see. Okay. This is a really good question here from Riley. So, how to keep mold out of indoor plants? Do I need a fan on them all the time? So no, you don't need to have a fan on them at all times. I will like I don't keep a fan on inside, and I do a lot of my seed starting right here. Um, and I don't have a fan inside. I have a fan in my garage where I have that growing area, but I don't want to listen to a fan going nonstop inside of my kitchen. So I don't do that, but I will do some certain things. So, first of all, just watch your watering too. Make sure you're not doing top watering and you're not keeping it too overly moist. Other things you can do. So sometimes you can do everything perfect and still get mold. I understand. There's a few things you can do. So if it's seedlings, I would recommend doing something like sprinkling ground cinnamon on top of your soil. Works wonders. Seriously, just poof, gone. Like I love it. Um, that's probably my favorite thing to do, honestly. Very very easy to do. Everybody has ground cinnamon, and it works almost immediate. Sorry, guys.
We've had a
Dale.
lot of crazy like weather in Oklahoma. We've had some fires just north of us, and it's really made. I mean, Oklahoma, like our. I mean, it's like foggy, but it's like from all this dust and smoke and stuff that's been going on. So, not the best air quality right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I like this. Cinnamon works and it smells good. Good call out because I 100% agree for sure. Question: have you tried carrot top pesto?
Hmm.
I have not tried it, but you are not the first one to ask. Several people have actually asked me that before. and I'm definitely gonna have to look into it. But yeah, I feel like the last time somebody asked, like there was a couple people that popped in and were like, "Yes, like that was it was so good," you know. Okay. Hopefully, I went through and answered everybody's questions. If I missed your question, I'm sorry. Pop it into the chat, and I can get back with you too. Um, Here we go. I'm popping in here real quick.
Yeah, I know you
Okay.
guys up there in the north there, you guys are getting a lot of snow. It looks like here she grows in New Jersey, 18
Whew.
inches of snow on Sunday. I heard Rhode Island was like feet at the airport as well. So keeping you guys in our thoughts because yeah, we got what maybe 2 feet in Oklahoma and we were shut down for like a week. So yes, we're done with that. And then Four Seasons Sun's Garden, no problem on being late. You're actually perfect timing. We actually do a giveaway after the stream. So if you go ahead and you comment, you'll be entered for next week. So be sure you're commenting after the stream. So, and you can also watch the replay. No problem there.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Sorry, I had to go through and do the drawing. So, congratulations to our giveaway winner, to Patrizia Perez. Send me an email at info@seedtospoon.net. We'll get you all hooked up with your goodies. Congratulations. So yeah, you're getting a free 1 year premium Seed to Spoon app subscription. So you can go in, ask Robot all of your questions. You get unlimited plants and gardens and all of that you can log in the visual garden layout. So many amazing things. So I'm super excited for you. Um, so real quick, we were talking about cinnamon for mold issues, for like seedlings and things like that are indoors. Okay. Well, awesome. Well, congratulations. And like I said too, if you are watching this after the fact, still pop into that comment section. And next week at the beginning, I will go in and announce a winner from the comments from this live stream. Okay. Well, awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today. Um, this has been a fun one. I love talking about unique ways to grow. It's always really fun because it's definitely something that I love to do because I feel like if you have things to like, even though I have space to grow, if I grow things that are a lot closer, I'm way more likely to use it and eat it and see it and all of that. So I try to keep all of my stuff like as close as possible.
It's also
Awesome.
easier when it's super hot outside and we don't want to go out there and tend the garden and we don't want
Yes.
to go out there and water. Having 10 steps closer really does make the difference when it's, almost triple digits out there. So great tip.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, really quick before we head out, Riley had a quick question. So these mini varieties might be nice for classroom. What are the light requirements? I only have shaded windows, so grow light would be needed. Yes. So if it's only shade that you do have in there, you're probably going to need a grow light. Um, so I will say, like these, you can kind of tell a little bit. Like you can see that there's a light on right here. I have a little grow light that's hanging right here on my window sash. Um, that I use for these right here. But honestly, like they don't require a whole lot of sun. So if I would have said like if it was a sunny windowsill, you would have been fine. But since it's shaded, I would probably recommend a grow light. So
Yeah, I found this one here on Amazon for literally $10, and it's a full spectrum light. And I've grown. I mean, I've started just about anything under this light in an office without any window. So they're super inexpensive if you need something quick and easy to get started in the classroom.
yeah, good luck. That sounds like a fun project. I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for joining today. It was super fun. And we will be back here, same time, same place next week, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay. Well, I will see you all later. Let me know if you have any questions.